Hello children of ninth class, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Right, so welcome to physics classes and today's topic is, before I reveal to the topic, I think in my first video you might have understood about what is a motion and how it is related and types of motions, examples for the different types of motions you might have learned in my first video. And today some more important concepts about the motion we are going to explain, and I would like to explain you. So please concentrationally you try to watch this video and try to understand and write the key points in your notebook and post it in the group. Try to understand first. So motion is nothing but displacement of an object, isn't it? Changing of place of an object from one place to another place in a certain time interval. That means the object's position has to be changed, isn't it? So then only the body is said to be in a motion. For example, there is a marker I kept here in my palm. So until unless I apply a force or somebody applies this any force to this marker, the marker never moves. It is a rest position body, we call it as. The body is said to be in a rest position. Rest means its movement is zero, its displacement is zero, its position is zero, its speed is zero, velocity is zero. So all these terms I will try to explain in this chapter. So one by one we will try to understand these concepts. First thing, I would like to give you a small information. So as you know very well that, observe here carefully, what are the, according to these diagrams, what did you see here? One is tree, there is a car and two persons, and behind this tree there are two more persons, isn't it? So these two are standing and the car is moving towards to where? East direction, isn't it? And there is a tree between these two objects. Now what happened? The car is passed by this tree, isn't it? The car is moving and it crossed this tree. So according to these two persons, what's their perception? The car is moving towards to east. They will think and they will discuss that, oh, what a car, what in that car there are two persons who are traveling towards to east. They will discuss like that. But what about these positions? The driver and the passenger, what they are thinking, that there are two more persons, they are moving backside, that is towards to west side, isn't it? According to them, these two persons are moving backwards. As you know, this is a common experience while traveling in a train or in a bus. The object will move back to you, isn't it? As your train, bus, vehicle is moving, okay, towards to some direction, the rest of the objects will move backwards. But actually they are resting position. You are moving, but your perception, your thinking is that they are moving. According to you, they are in motion. But if you go outside and see, observe the train, according to you, what? The train is in a motion. When you are traveling in a train, you are sitting on a that bench or something else. According to you, somebody's, your position is what? You are stable. You are in a rest position. Am I right? Yes. Observe carefully. According to him, the driver is rest position only, even though the car is moving. Am I right? When the car is in a journey or a travel, it is traveling towards to east. According to the passenger, the driver's position is rest position. Whereas according to driver's position, the passenger position also rest. That means, what is the concept over here? See, for example, if somebody is standing in front of me, on my right side, I have a wall. There is a wall, there is a board, there are some decorative items. On my top, there is a wall clock, there is a curtain, there is a whiteboard behind me. But according to the person who is standing in front of me, what he will think? According to him, wall is on left hand side, board is in front of him. But according to me, the board is behind me. But the position of the board is same, it is not moving. See here, what I am trying to say is, the motion is a beautiful concept where it is relative to the observer, isn't it? For the observer, see here, if these two are the persons are observers, then the car is moving towards to east and the driver and passengers are moving towards to east. the tree is a rest position, but according to this car and these humans, they are moving backwards. But according to the passenger, driver is rest, and according to driver, passenger position is rest, isn't it? So what I am trying to explain you is motion is relative to the observer. Here also one more example. This is our globe, say our world, our earth. It is, of course, we have learned in social and even science that it is in a spherical ball shape. So the person, see, everybody they will think that we are on the top. So according to my person, I am standing on the earth. I am on the top and rest of the other people are at right hand side and the left hand side. So Sri Lanka is at where? According to me, Sri Lanka at the bottom of my feet or else. And the other persons, they will, so what do they think? Sri Lanka, what Sri Lankans will think? So I am on the top and we are on the top and rest of India is like that. Everybody they will think. So this is nothing but according to the perception of the observer, the concepts will be changed. The position of the objects will be changing. The motion will be changing. That's why the motion is nothing but it is relative to the observer. Motion is relative to on an observer. So be careful. This is a very important concept. So basing on this definition is a motion is said to be a body is said to be in a motion when it is changing its position or its place from one to another in a given interval of time. Be careful. Say for example, there is a boy at position A. Now he traveled certain distance. See, in physics, a distance is denoted by a letter called S. Okay. Now from point A to point B, this boy is moved, and after, so of course, to reach from point A to point B, he will take certain time, isn't it? Certain time, definitely he will take some time. So in this given time interval, the boy changed his position from A to B. Previously, he was behind this tree. Now, after certain time interval and after traveling certain distance, he reached to point B, which is exactly in front of the tree, isn't it? So now, can I say that this boy is in a motion? Was moved? Yes, 100%, because he just changed the position and also time interval changed and the distance. See here, many parameters and many terms are related to his motion. What are they? First thing is distance traveled by this object or the body, and he took some time. Of course, see, this time is depending upon many factors. Mainly your speed. Yeah, speed. Of course, when you go to school, if suppose your school timings are 9 o'clock, so you will start by 8:50, 8:45 like that. If suppose your house is nearby school, then immediately within 5 minutes you will reach to school. That means it is called as time management basing on the distance. So for example, sometimes the people will run and rush to their classes as they were late. So these concepts I will discuss in my next video. Meanwhile, this is nothing but an introduction part or introduction class to the topic called motion. So be careful. I will try to explain you in my next video about different and beautiful concepts which were already discussed in your 8th class in graphs and motion. See you. Thank you.